Hi everyone, welcome back to Killer Content. I just want to start off by saying thank you so much for being incredibly patient. I know it's a day late. I had a lot of research to do with this killer, and I definitely had a rough week with work. It was a huge workload. I even worked on Saturday some, if that helps explain it. I also want to say congratulations to Kat. You got the correct killer. I'm so excited for you. Our stickers should be coming in tomorrow. They're going to be doing quality control, and then they're going to be sent to me. And after we get those, I will make sure I send one out to you. And Luke, I got to send one out to you too, because you got it last week. So we are going to be doing, if you guys could both, Kat and Luke, DM me your address so I can send that to you, I'd really appreciate it. I'm really excited to be getting these stickers in. I'm super happy, and I'll keep you guys updated with how those are going. So, and if you're also interested in buying a sticker, let a sister know. Now, what we are going to be talking about is Christian Nielsen. What a man. Okay, this man is fucking bonkers. Kid you not. So, we don't know anything about his childhood because this recently happened in like 2006. He wasn't really like a super serial killer or anything. And there's only been like 11 killers really in Maine, like if that explains anything. So, at least on the website that I find my serial killers by state, there's only 11 listed. So, Christian Nielsen was just a very deranged man, I should say, and his killings were very brutal. So, we're gonna start out with where this occurred. And this occurred in Newry, Maine, which is about 2 hours away from me, if I'm correct. And it was at this little bed and breakfast called the Black Bear Bed and Breakfast. And there was a local lady who had owned it, and her name was Julie Bullard. And her daughter Selby Bullard was there as well. And her friend Christine Beatson was there. And it was like a 3-day killing spree, and on September 4th, they arrested Christian for the murders. The first person that he had killed was a man named James Whitehurst, and he was from Arkansas, and he's about 50 years old, and he took him into the woods and shot him in a heavily wooded area. And then over the next 2 days, he had killed the 3 women that I just mentioned. And he used a hacksaw, a chainsaw, and an axe to cut their bodies in half. Dump their body parts. So, as a setting, he claimed to have killed them to cover up the other guy's murder. And I'm like, how the fuck does that happen? Like, how do you kill 3 other people to cover up one singular murder? Like, it just makes no sense to me. But, you know, he's delusional, so yay. But he was also known as, he used to live in Farmington, which is about 15 minutes away from where I'm at. I'm actually about to head there to go to Walmart after I make this video. But he used to live there. He was a line cook, and there was a lady who used to work with him, and she was absolutely shocked when she found out what he did. She couldn't believe that he had done it, you know, because she had worked with him for so many years, and she's like, he was such a good worker and this and that and everything else. Like, I'm so shocked. I can't believe he did this. But lo and behold, he did. So there were just people that like were just so shocked by it. But Selby the girl, I think the biggest impact of the killings was the Selby Bullard had a 10-year-old son that she left behind. And he stated that he just wanted to know why the violence that took away his mom and his grandma. He was absolutely so upset. The family members took up about 5 rows of the courtroom during this man's trial. And when he was first arrested, he had invoked his Miranda rights, and he asked for a lawyer and didn't want to talk to anyone. And he had originally, when he had gone to trial, pled not guilty due to reasons of insanity. So 2 forensic psychologists had kind of like met with him, checked him out, talked to him, blah, 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 you know, psychologist things. And they had they found him competent enough to stand trial. And they got on the stand, and they expressed that, you know, he's not insane, but he does have schizoid personality disorder, which makes it extremely difficult for him to show emotions and remorse for like anything that he's done. So that was a really, really rough thing for, I think, everyone in the families to hear about. You know, like, this man butchered the family members, and he doesn't like have remorse for it. Like, he can't feel remorse for anything at all. And he did, I know, in the courtroom apologize for what he had done to the families. And I think he only did it because he knew it was like the right thing to do, or the thing he should have done. But it was also rumored that he had aspired to become a killer, and like he had been thinking about killing people for years. So that's another crazy thing. And I'm so sorry the article is so short. Like, there's just so much research I had to do, and I couldn't find much on him. But he was just not capable of feeling emotions, and the fact that he was like aspiring to become a serial killer and like thought about killing people for years, that's just absolutely crazy to me, you know? So then he drives off to this town that's like 2 to 3 hours away and stays at a bed and breakfast and just takes a random man from Arkansas and kills him in the woods. Then he liked it so much that he killed 3 more people, cut up their bodies to cover it up. Like, no, this man's fucking bonkers. Like, he's not insane, but like, he a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, if you know what I mean. So it was just, I think it was a really rough trial, and it was one of the most gruesome murders, they said, I think in 18 years in Maine history. Because 18 years earlier, there was like a bombing that had killed 4 people. And like in 18 years, that's the most gruesome thing. Like, no, nothing happens in Maine. I live here. Nothing happens. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And so everyone was so shocked, and, you know, people had commented in all these news articles about how when they had first seen him on TV and he was being walked in the bulletproof vest, he was like smiling, like he was proud of what he had done. And, you know, he did get sentenced to life. You know, he changed his plea to guilty, and he's now spending life in prison, which, thank God, because Lord knows how many other people he'd kill if he got out. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to like go see him in prison and like talk to him. That sounds super weird, but like I want to talk to him and like pick his brain and find out like what the fuck is going on. Because after talking to him like 20 times, his attorney said that he still could not come up with a single motive as to why he killed these people. Like, he couldn't come up with a singular reason. He couldn't figure the guy out. And like the guy never, he even said like, I don't know. You know, like, can you imagine like being that crazy that you just don't know why you kill people and hack up their bodies? It was crazy. And like these families are never gonna get any kind of like closure, I guess you can say, because they're not gonna know why, because he can't provide a reason, and he doesn't have, like, he doesn't feel sorry about it. You know, he's happy with it, which is so weird. But that is our killer for Maine. I was thinking about getting a map of the United States and crossing off a killer from every single state and doing a series like that. So if you guys are interested in that, or you want to see something like that, let me know. I will 100% start doing that. I'll start going through all the states at random. Doesn't matter. Or you guys pick a state one week, you know, let me know what y'all want to do. I'm there. I'm here for you. I got you. So make sure you like, follow, well, subscribe, go like us on Facebook and follow us on Instagram. There will be more. There will be so much more. And I'm very excited to start this journey with the stickers and everything else and starting to get merchandise in. I'm super happy. Don't forget our 500 follower contest on Facebook for the Pogo the Clown painting. We are doing it. We're almost to 500 followers. I know you guys got this. I believe in you. And stay killer.